Hello, this is our last section in chapter 9, compare numbers on a number line. So we, just in our last lesson 9-8, we were comparing numbers if they were greater than, less than, or equal to. So we are going to be doing that, and we're also going to be putting on an open number line. So we are going to look at our first numbers. We have 630 and then 730. So we're going to put them on our number line. So first we're going to decide, is 630 greater or less than 730? So remember, you want to look in your hundreds place. And we have 7 is greater than 6, right? 7 is a bigger number than 6. So we know that 730 is going to be greater than 630. So we're going to put, you can also say it like this, 630 is less than 730. And now we're going to put it on a number line. So we would have 630 down here. And then since 730 is larger than 630, we would put it all the way up here because it is greater than. And you can tell if you know your quick mental math, 730 is 100 more than 630. So if you added 630 plus 100, you would get 730. So that's why I put that big gap right here, because there's 100 between these two numbers. All right, let's go ahead and look at our next problem. We have 325 and then 764. So we are going to look at our numbers. We have a 3 in the hundreds place and a 7 in the hundreds place. So we know that 7 is greater than 3, so that this number, 700, is going to go all the way up here, 764, because that is our bigger number in this problem. So let's look. We can say either 325 is less than 764, or you could flip it around. If you flip these numbers around, and you could say 764 is greater than 325. And I'm going to put 325 way down here because that is definitely more than 100 on our number line, because if you did 100, it's like 400 off. So that is less than. Let's go to our next one. We have 832 and then 833. So let's look at our hundreds place first to figure out what number is bigger. If this went back. So we have an 8 and an 8 in our hundreds place. So that means we need to look at our tens place. We need to go over 1. So we have a 3 and a 3. Okay, so that still has the same value. So now we need to go over to the ones place. We have a 3 and a 2. So our 3 has more value than this 2 right here. So we know that 833 is greater than 832. So I'm going to go ahead and put 833 on our number line. And if you can tell by the numbers, 833 is only one more than 832. Say you're counting 830, 831, 832, 833. So that is only one more. So I'm going to put it very close to each other on this number line because it is only one more, 833. So you could say 832 is less than 833, or you could flip it around and say 833 is greater than 832. All right, I have 2 more problems for us. So our next one is 136 and 596. So let's look at our hundreds place to see which number is bigger. So we have a 1 and a 5. So our 5 is greater than 1 because it's a bigger number, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put the 5 all the way up here, 596. And then we have the number 136. So I'm going to put the number all the way down here because there's like 400 between those two, right? So we could either say 136 is less than 596, or you could switch it around. I'm going to switch that around because I keep on saying that. 596 is greater than 136. So remember, with our less than and greater than signs, the alligator or crocodile that I always say eats the bigger number. And in this case, he is eating the bigger number, 596. And our last one that I have 550 and then 550. So we are going to look at the hundreds place first. Okay, they both have the same value. They both have that 5. Let's look at the tens place. Okay, they both have the same value. They both have the 5. Now let's look at the ones place. They both have the same value. They both have the zeros. So that means this number, these two numbers are equal to each other. 550 equals 550. So I am just going to make one big dot and put 550 because they would be on the same spot on this number line because they are the same number. All right, so I hope that helped with more working on that greater than, less than, and equal sign, and then being able to visualize it on a number line. All right, I'll see you guys later. This concludes chapter 9. Bye.